Hello everybody, it is Megan Colors and I've got something pretty exciting I want to show you guys today. I had some Amazon points saved up, so I was able to use them to get the new Faber-Castell Goldfaber pencils. I was able to get the 48 set because I had about $25-ish saved up in Amazon points. So it only came out to like 22 bucks for me, but normally I believe on Amazon US, they cost $44.99, so 45 bucks. So these, from what I've learned and researched on these, Faber-Castell has three different lines. They have the red, I believe this is blue, and green sets. So if you're familiar with the green sets, this is the most expensive pencils you can get by Faber-Castell. I have the 60, I don't have the big set, too expensive, but all mine are already in a case. But this is the green. This is the finest artist quality pencil you can get from them. And then they have the red set, which I do not have the box to it anymore, but I do have them in my case. This is school grade, basically. And these pencils are good for students in school. That's usually what they go for. They're the cheapest set you can get from them. Great pencils though. I love the colors they come in. I use them quite often. So this is considered the mid-grade pencil set. As you can tell, they just came in the mail, so I haven't opened them yet. I'm going to be swatching a few of them out and discussing them. I'm not going to swatch them all out because swatching all 48 out would probably be quite a long video. I don't even think I have that much room on my phone. So, as you can see, they arrive in a nice metal tin, as per most of Faber-Castell's, unless it's the basic student quality ones. Trying to make sure I've got this on the screen here. Sorry about that. Nice tin. Typical Faber-Castell. They give you a little pamphlet just talking about their pencils. They already swatch them for me, but I like to swatch them myself in my own book. Oh, that's nice. They come with little handles. So here's what you're going to get if you get the biggest set. They are a 3.3 milliliter barrel, and they are break resistant. Let's see if I can get that close to the camera. Kind of a gun barrel gray, as I heard someone else describe it on YouTube. I'm going to agree with that. It's a gun metal gray. It says Goldfaber, Faber-Castell. It has the color on the tip. Something I did notice someone else mention, and I'm going to mention it as well, is you do not get colors listed on these barrels. You're just going to get numbers. And obviously a barcode, because you can buy these open stock. So they're all numbered, 166, 170. I am assuming they're probably going to make bigger sets in the future because these are odd numbers. For example, here I've got, it jumps from 166 to 170 to 187. There's obviously a lot of green U's missing right there. So they're probably planning on making bigger sets in the future. Right now you can currently get them in 12, 24, 36, and 48. This is the biggest set you can get. So this is what you'll be getting for 50 bucks. So I'm going to go ahead. I already got my little notebook ready here. And I'm going to swatch a couple out. I'm going to start with my favorite, which is blues. Kind of weird for me. I think that's going to be my only complaint about these because Faber-Castells are fantastic, but I just hate having just a number. They do that on their other set as well, their cheaper student set. This is for mid-grade, so I've from what I've heard from others, this is for students that are in art school, but probably can't afford the polychromos, which is very expensive. So I'm going to start with hard pressure and move to light pressure. They definitely do not feel like Prismas. They're not smooth. They feel harder, like polychromos for sure. The color is very nice. Very vibrant. Let's pick a darker color here. They do come pre-sharpened, as you can see. And these have a new, I believe it's a new technology that they're using to make them break resistant, because I know a lot of us have trouble with our Prismas. They are very soft leads, and they do break pretty easy. That did smudge a little. So these, as described, I have my Amazon open so that I can read it. The description of them is Faber-Castell Goldfaber color pencils are a new high-quality product range created for the student and hobby artist. These premium quality colored pencils feature soft leads and brilliant colors. The lead of the Goldfaber color pencil adapts to the individual drawing techniques and ability levels. Goldfaber colored pencil leads are glued the entire length of the barrel in a patented process called SV bonding, making these pencils easier to sharpen and break resistant. Goldfaber pencils feature a highly pigmented 3.3 millimeter lead and soft vibrant color laydown. Available in 48 colors, these color pencils feature smudge-proof color laydown. So I'm hoping, I'm going to have to wear one down before I can sharpen it. But I am hoping that they live up to that and do not break as easy as my Prismas, because I do have to be super careful when I'm sharpening my Prismas or they break, which is frustrating because I absolutely love my Prismacolor pencils. I've read a lot of people's comments on these, and a major reason that people are buying them is because our polychromos are so expensive, and I know a lot of us colorists, we love our polychromos, but they're so expensive that when you're doing a very big, detailed picture, you don't really want to use up all of your polychromos on them. And we all know that, like, if we're doing an extensive background, it is definitely going to eat up your pencils. I have almost completely eaten up my black pencil from trying to do a dark background before. And they're too expensive to be eating them up like that. Oh, and it snapped. So I think these are going to be a good filler for mixing with your polychromos or your Prismas so that you don't eat them up so fast, because those are both expensive sets as well. And this is just like kind of like the way I use my spiders. I use my Black Widow pencils, the spider, the cobra, and the scorpion. I use those as fillers and mixers with my Prismas and polys, so that I'm not eating up my more expensive pencils so quickly. The color is very bold, and even though it's a relatively small set, I have to say they give you a lot of color variety, because I'm swatching them in the order that they come in the set, and they have them organized in color, and you can see how it's gently ranging from blues into purple. Now we're transitioning into reds. Next is going to be pinks and flesh tones. They definitely try to give you a wide variety of colors in a smooth, cohesive pattern. It's not just from one blue to one pink to one red to one white. It's definitely a variety here, even though it's only 48. What I'm going to do is dull one down. Possibly one of my least used colors here. So I'll look through. That kind of gives you an idea just of what they look like. Like I said, I'm not going to swatch them all. That's going to be a long video if I do that. So I'm going to pick a color. I'm going to get a piece of paper. 1 minute. Picture on that. We'll just use this. Let's pick a color I don't use too often here. There we go. Gold. I never, as most colorists, I'm not really into the gold metallic colors, so oops. I'm going to wear this down. And this also gives you an idea of what the gold looks like. Some people like to use this for making rings and stuff. I have to say that is actually pretty accurate to what a gold ring would look like. A lot of times I use just oranges and creams to accomplish that. And it is very good quality. You can see it's taken me a while just to wear it down. So that's good. I picked this color because I don't usually use metallics that often. Trying to wear it down here. Okay, well, there's what the gold looks like, in case you were wondering. That's the metallic gold. Hopefully the reflection's not too bad. Okay, so I'm going to empty my Faber-Castell sharpener. This is my little Faber-Castell sharpener. It actually came with my polychromo set. And it's pretty nice. I usually use it for my Faber-Castells. Let's see which one I'm... Nope. Okay, it's going to be in the color grip. Oh, okay, that sharpened up really quickly. Wow. Yeah, and that didn't break at all. That was a very smooth... See how sharp we can get it. That's pretty sharp. Yeah, that definitely lives up to what they said about it. It's not breaking or cracking. It only took a few turns and it instantly got to a sharp point like it was originally when I got it. Hopefully that's coming into focus. So I have to say these definitely live up to their name. Normally, I wouldn't particularly have $50 to blow on a mid-grade pencil like this. That's just me personally, but because I had the Amazon points, I was able to because it made them like a lot cheaper. But here's what you're going to be getting if you want to go ahead. I will put a link to all of the sets in the description because you might want a smaller range, the bigger range. Like I said, it looks like you've got 12, 24, 36, and then 48. This is the biggest set, so they get cheaper if you want to have a smaller set. And it looks like they all come in metal tins from what I can see on Amazon, except for the 12. It looks like it might... No, that does look like a metal tin as well. So you'll probably be getting that good quality tin. I don't have a case for these right now, so I'm just going to be keeping them in the tin like this until I get a case for them. There's what you've got on the back of the case. It has them all swatched out for you. And like I said, I am assuming that they're going to be making a bigger set, because obviously we've got some numbers skipped here. And you would think that, I personally think, that if this was the biggest set they planned on making, they would have all these colors just line right up. And they're jumping. We've got 101 to 104. Then here's 105 to 107. 115 to 118. So I'm sure that bigger sets will be coming out in the future. I'm probably just going to stick with this set because, like I said, I've already got my polychromos, I have the Prismas, and I have the student grade Faber-Castells. So I'm just going to use them interchangeably so that I'm not eating up my polychromos since those are so expensive to replace. They are made in Germany. As usual, Faber-Castell. You can learn more about them on their website. They do have more details about their pencils, but I think this pretty much covers everything that you're going to want to know about them. You've got the 3.3 milliliter lead, millimeter. They are light fast, which I did read about that. They are light fast, but it does not have a star rating on them for the level of light fast, which I believe that is also mentioned on their website. I'm not going to look that up. I don't have the time for that, but they are light fast, which is nice because I am not sure the level of light fast on the polys or the other Faber-Castell pencils. I think my favorite thing about these is that high break resistance due to the secure bonding process. They did patent it. See, it says SV there. I think that's nice because my Prismas just break like crazy when I'm trying to sharpen them, which is good because they're so smooth, they're easy to use, but it eats up the pencil very quickly and it can be very frustrating when you're trying to keep a sharp tip and you just can't keep a sharp tip. I don't think that's going to be a problem with these. So, like I said, I'm going to put a link to all of the sets in the description. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching Making Colors.